Please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for the invocation.
Please bow your heads for the invocation. Dear Heavenly Father, as the sun begins to set upon the years of hardships and successes which have led us to this night, standing together as the class of 24, we thank you for the protection and wisdom which you have so graciously afforded us. We may part ways after today, but Lord, we know that you will blanket us in your guiding light, teaching each and every one of us to forgive and to move forward, and reminding us to endure humbly so that we may further your kingdom. Lord, we thank you for allowing us to gather in the wake of this blessed chapter of our lives, and we vow to never forget the sacrifices made for us to stand here, harbored within the walls of this school. Though our futures are uncertain, we step into them knowingly, turning our faces towards this new era of learning and growing. We ask that you shelter us as we steadily approach an entirely new chapter, and thank you for the many blessings which have brought us together tonight. To the class of 2024, may we never forget the privilege of being surrounded by such brilliant minds. May we never forget the foundations that we have built together as peers. May we never forget the bonds that we have forged. And Lord, may we never forget to relinquish ourselves to the truth of your plan. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. You may be seated.
As a senior class historian, it is indeed my honor and privilege to welcome each and every one of you to the commencement exercises for the class of 2024. Frida Kahlo once said, "Cada tic-tac es un segundo de la vida que pasa, huye y no se repite. Y hay en ella tanta intensidad, tanto interés, que el problema es solo saberlo vivir. Que cada uno lo resuelva como pueda." Each tick is a segment of life that passes, flees, and is not repeated. And there is so much intensity in it, so much interest, that the problem is just knowing how to live it. Let everybody solve it as they can. Seniors, time is limited and valuable. I hope you appreciate every moment. I would like to take this opportunity to recognize and thank our honored guests with us tonight on stage. From the county office, Superintendent Richard Shirley, Assistant Superintendent Deborah Moffitt, Senior Director of Curriculum and Instruction Helen Christen, Director of Secondary Schools Joel Camp, Director of Human Resources, Dana Williams, School Board members, Chairperson Brent Sherman, Vice Chair Russell Hogan, Sally Moss, Kathy L. Richard, and David Williams. South Sumter High School Administration, Principal Alan Shirley, Assistant Principals Latanya Miller, Ricardo Velasquez, Assistant Principal Interns Donna Cook and Brandy Parks. Guidance Counselors Stephanie Moffitt, Cassie Epperson, and Jonathan Borum. Representing the teachers of South Sumter High School, Kimberly Moffitt, AJ Bryant, Brianna Schwartzfeger, Charles Breen, Lacey Holloway, Melanie Hoggerbrook, Elizabeth Cofield, and Amy Fussell. Also in the audience are many of our teachers, staff, and student council members who have dedicated their time in assisting us tonight. Please stand. We would like to recognize our retiring faculty, David Segrist. Voted by the seniors to turn our tassels is Jennifer Ammons and David Segrist. Special thanks is due to our senior chorus staff director, Corey Lowry, and Ashton Aney, our audio supervisor and visual supervisor. It is with great honor that I request the parents of the 2024 graduates to now stand and be recognized. Lastly, Danielle Stewart, our graduation coordinator, and Jennifer Hooten, our senior class sponsor. Your dedication to the senior class is evident in all you do, from every reminder and email. You are a true example of what leaders should be, and for that we are grateful. Thank you for your time, diligence, encouragement, and optimism. We appreciate you more than you could ever know. With the entire senior class, please stand to applaud Ms. Stewart and Ms. Hooten. Thank you.
Good evening, and welcome to the South Sumter High School Class of 2024 graduation. My name is Macy Wilkinson, and I am the 2024 class president. Before I begin, I'd like to say thank you to everyone for coming. Parents, family, faculty, and staff, and most importantly, my fellow graduates. I can confidently say that we would not be here today without the support and guidance you have all given us. I would first like to say thank you to my parents and my sister for always keeping me on track. They've been with me through every late night, staying up to make posters for pep rallies, and they've even suffered through listening to the speech on repeat for last week. But don't worry, this is the last time you'll have to hear it, I promise. Next, I'd like to say thank you to my friends. You've each brought me joyful memories, from bleaching Billy's hair, to almost getting kicked out of a baseball game because of Chaselin, and definitely because of Gracie. And of course, going to Miss Lyden's room every other day to be Destiny's personal pincushion as she practiced her phlebotomy skills in order to help me get over my fear of needles. When I'm with all of you, it truly feels like I'm home, and for that, I thank you. Each one of you have been a crucial memory, or a crucial part in almost every memory I will take with me after high school. And I'm sorry to say, we might miss Wing Wednesday this week, but next time it's on me. Not really, though, that was just for the speech. I'd also like to say thank you to everyone sitting in front of me. You are what made our senior year our senior year. I'm proud of each and every one of you for making it here today, and I do love all of you. Each of you have become like family to me, even if we only won the Spirits once, and that was only because I bribed Andrew Bauer. Standing up here today, I feel an overwhelming sense of pride in what we've accomplished, not just academically, but also as people. In front of me, we have 139 graduates continuing their education in college or tech schools, 5 graduates enlisting in the military, and 1 future Olympic weightlifting champion. Shout out to Bobby. And now, if I admit, your truck is kind of cool. Through the years, it has been an honor to grow up alongside all of you. Together, we have made so many memories. Whether it was us losing in powder puff, again, I'm sorry, I really did tell y'all not to let me play. Watching Xander jump and dance on cars during senior car wash. Jacob buying Ashton a whole carrot cake during the senior trip. Or memories even as simple as sitting in the library with Miss Fussell, putting together a puzzle, doing the wordle of the day, making friendship bracelets, or doing our library ASMR. These are memories we can hold on to and look back on with a smile, remembering the times we've shared together. While we've all started out on different paths in different elementary schools, 6th grade is when we all came together as a class in South Sumter Middle School. But a lot of things have changed since then. We've gotten older, wiser, and taller. Well, at least most of us. Sorry, Riley. Sorry, Jocelyn. But through it all, we've been together. After a long, eventful summer, we could always count on coming back in August to see the people we've known for what feels like our whole life. We found comfort in each other and the home we built in these halls. But after tonight, we'll be going our separate ways as we embark on the different paths we've chosen for ourselves. Our time in high school has become a memory. We are left into this journey into the world with just the lessons we have learned and the advice our teachers have given us. As Vern says, work hard and be kind. As I said before, I really do see each of you as family. My loud, crazy, annoying family. The family that texts me in the middle of the night asking if we do really have to be at graduation practice in the morning, and the family that made sure I knew our senior prank could have been a little better. But you're also the family that sat on this stage with me in rocking chairs for hours during the Rockathon, and the family that helped me tie hundreds of water balloons for that same senior prank, even if I did end up soaked after I had 3 buckets of water dumped on me. While you all had your moments of driving me crazy, I couldn't imagine my senior year without each and every one of you. Oh, and because Kelsey told me I had to mention in my speech, I have a message to any underclassmen or younger siblings going into high school in the crowd. Enjoy it. Enjoy every football game, enjoy every homecoming dance, and even enjoy every seemingly significant event. Because these are the days you'll never get back. These are the days you'll laugh about later, and these are the days that'll make it into your class president's speech for your graduation. It's been an honor to be your president for the last 2 years, and an honor to be a part of this family we've all built. As you leave tonight, I'd like for you to remember something my papa told me. Don't ever feel like you can't call home. And in case you can't call home, call me. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2024.
There it is.
Okay. I'm good. Dancing, that's just gonna have to wait a while. Ain't got time for messing around, and it's not my style. This whole town can slow you down. People taking
Good evening, esteemed faculty, proud parents, and fellow graduates. My name is Ty Cador, and I am the salutatorian of our 2024 class. I will be speaking to you all today about the past. As I reflect on our long history at South Sunbury High School, I am filled with pride and gratitude for the journey we have shared together. These years have been marked by challenges, growths, and triumphs that have shaped us into the individuals we are today. I would like to compare our experiences over the past 4 years to a scroll. When we first entered high school, we were handed a blank scroll ready to be filled with the stories of our lives. As we moved through these 4 years, each day added lines to our scroll, chronicling our journey. Freshman years, our scrolls were filled with the excitement of new beginning and the challenges of adapting to high school life. We navigated crowded sidewalks, found our places in new social circles, and began to discover our passions and talents. These initial lines were written with a mix of anticipation and uncertainty. Then came the global pandemic, a chapter none of us expected. We missed the proper transition from middle school to high school. Our scrolls suddenly seemed to unravel in unforeseen ways. Classrooms became virtual, and we were distanced from our friends and our routines. Some were praying to not be quarantined, while others were hoping for an all-inclusive quarantine vacation. This period added lines of struggle and adaptation to our scrolls. Yet through this adversity, we learned to write in different styles. We discovered the strength of our community, the importance of resilience, and the value of supporting one another. Despite the pandemic, our scrolls continue to fill with moments of learning and growth. We found ways to connect through screens, celebrated small victories, and leaned on our friends and family for support. Our teachers went above and beyond to ensure our education continued, adding their own lines of dedication and care to our scrolls. Through it all, we became more resilient and more appreciative of the moments we could share together, even if they were virtual. In my opinion, I learned and gained the most from high school my senior year. This may sound crazy because I spent 5 out of my 8 periods sitting in the library every day. But sitting in the library for a strenuous amount of time is harder than it seems, but you find ways to make it through. Whether it be being the Season 1 world champion or playing Tonk with anybody and everybody that walks in. Through these time consumers, I have met and created friendships with more of my class in the past 3 years combined. I've been able to create new hobbies for myself, like pinpointing the exact time Bob and James should be walking in the library, or being oddly good at paper football. I know that we all have equally fond memories of our times together at South Sunbury High School, where memories of events that seemed trivial at the time are now what we hold on to as our stories progress forward. As we stand on the cusp of a new chapter in our lives, let us carry forward the lessons we have learned. Let us remember that our scrolls are not finished, and that adversity is not something to fear, but an opportunity to add rich, meaningful lines to our stories. Let us continue to support one another, lift each other up in times of need, and celebrate our successes together. To my family, I'm beyond grateful for the ongoing support, love, and encouragement that you all have given to me throughout my high school career. Thank you for helping me and shaping me into the person I am today. It was tough in the beginning, trying to live up to the legacies you all left, but in the end, I say I surpassed you all. To my fellow graduates, I am extremely proud of each and every one of you. We have faced incredible challenges, and yet here we are, ready to take on the world. Remember the strength you have shown over these past 4 years, and know that you're capable of overcoming whatever comes your way. Thank you to our teachers, our families, and our friends for your unwavering support and belief in us. You have been our guiding lights, and we are forever grateful. Congratulations, class of 2024. We did it, and the best is yet to come. Let's continue to write our stories, filling our scrolls with courage, kindness, and endless possibilities. Thank you.
Good evening. Oh, you didn't put my folder below. Come on, man. Let me start this over. Good evening. I know not a lot of you want to listen to this boring speech, so I decided to get some entertainment up here from our school's new mascot, Rowdy, donated by the class of 2024, who will dance the entire duration. There we go. There we go. He's probably going to dance the entire duration of my possibly 20-minute long speech, so let's get this going. All right. Now that that's happening, my name is Bob Sager, and I'm honored to be the valedictorian for the class of 2024. Hey, I'd like to start off my speech by thanking some of the people who have been foundational in my journey to get here today as one of, and possibly, the greatest student to ever step foot on this campus. Not really. Thank you to the amazing staff at South Sumter High School who had my back as a student through the toughest of times. Thank you to my amazing teachers who kept my passion for education alive. And thank you to my awesome friends who chose to accept me despite me not even being from Sumter County. Thank you to my wonderful grandparents, like my Nana, who is no longer with us, who since birth always claimed that I was some kind of genius. And also my grandparents who over the past couple years have stepped up and become a much bigger part of my support system. Especially my grandpa Bob, who was monumental in my college decision. Go Gators. Thank you to my Aunt Robin, who begged me for a shout out in this speech because she was the reason I was able to attend such a great elementary and middle school in Challenger K-8. I would also tonight like to thank my father, who got a job here years ago and is the reason I came to South Sumter. Without that, I would have never met the friends, teachers, and staff members that have been such a blessing to my life. And last but not least, I know it's taken long, but last but not least, thank you to my amazing mother, who has been through more than a normal person could ever handle, and who has still found the time to do everything she can do to put me first and get me here. I'm going to halfway quote NBA legend Kevin Durant here, but Mom, you're the real valedictorian today. And none of this would have even come close to happening if you weren't there to be my best friend and role model. Let's give a hand for our mothers out there. Thank you to the rest of my family who did not make the cuts. I'm sorry I can't go into detail on all of you because I'm pressed for time, but trust me, you are loved and appreciated. Now that we got through that, I as valedictorian was tasked with talking about the future. It certainly is not something that I wanted to do, as what wisdom does a high school kid like me, who spent half his year's senior year playing cards in the library, have to give about how you all should live your lives in the future. So I definitely had to spend some time thinking how to say this without coming off as someone who thinks that they're better than they really are. However, if there is one thing that I'm pretty certified to speak on in high school, it's perseverance. It may sound cliche like every other graduation speech, but perseverance is the one word that has kept me afloat through high school and through my personal life, and I think without perseverance, it would be hard for any of you to achieve success and happiness in your future. Keep it going, Rowdy. Keep dancing. I've been through some serious stuff in high school. You guys know me. Mental health issues, family problems, getting absolutely destroyed in the ring in my boxing debut, and I mean like just destroyed. Like I got beat up pretty bad. And every time in these tough situations that I got knocked down, I got back up. I realized that crying and sulking over the moment is not going to get me anywhere closer to success, and I ignored it. I made some jokes here and there with my friends, and I pushed forward. That's the method that I use here to get on the stage today. That's the method that kept me from losing my life from my mental health issues my 10th grade year. And that's the method that won me that fight just after a really tough loss. Keep in mind, first guy was 7-0. It's my first fight, and he was like really scary, so it was a tough fight. So I may not be that wise, and I definitely don't consider myself to have enough life experience to tell you all what to do. But since I have to, the only advice I can give for your future is to persevere through anything and everything. I did it, and now I have the school record GPA, 5.406. And and I think that you can do it too. I'm going to keep this short because if I go over my time, Ty and James are probably going to start booing me here soon. So thank you, and congratulations, class of 2024, on all your hard work and achievements. And if you thought that was going to tie in the mascot to some deeper meaning or metaphor to what I'm saying here, I didn't really have the time to connect the dots, so he's just up here to dance. That's my time. Thank you, class of 2024.
Good evening. I'm Superintendent Rick Shirley, and on behalf of the school board, myself, and the employees of the school district, congratulations, class of 2024. Principal Allen Shirley, Class President Wilkinson, valedictorian and Vice President Sager, officers Bogue and Parks and Doherty and Louise and Kadur, family members, honored guests. This is my 28th commencement ceremony as superintendent. I don't know that I've ever seen a senior class that has come so far with this many accolades and awards and scholarships. And this audience deserves to know just how far you've come. So let's take a short trip down memory lane. Many of you were born somewhere around 2006. Just so you know, to give you a context, that was the year before the iPhone was introduced to the world. If you were high-tech back then, you carried a BlackBerry or a flip phone, and Mr. Shirley would probably still rather be carrying one of those. When you were born, Pluto was still a planet. Western Union still sent telegraph messages using dots and dashes. Yeah, that was a thing. The movie cartoon Cars was a box office hit when you were born, and this new show called American Idol was the #1 television show in America. The Florida Gators were NCAA champions in basketball and in football with some guy named, I don't know, Earl Everett? He's back there somewhere. Losing his helmet and still making a now famous tackle on the Ohio State quarterback, and that South Central graduate even had a commemorative stamp made in his and the team's honor in the year you were born. Those were all good things, but perhaps the best thing from back then is that you were born. Your birth changed your family's lives and our lives forever. And looking back, they say that hindsight's 20/20. 20/20 represents perfect vision, in case you don't know. 20/20 happens to coincide with your 9th grade year. What a history you have. This class has athletic stars in every sport, many district championships, with 12 athletes at least, earning scholarships in football and girls soccer and track and volleyball and girls softball and weightlifting. In fact, this class has a state champion in weightlifting, another state champion in horse judging, who's also a published author, and has 2 students in 2 different years having the highest score in the entire state on FFA meat judging, making them individual state champions. We have a 6th place finish for the whole state of Florida in tractor operations. We have an already licensed pilot among these seniors tonight. We have a young lady and a young man competing in the 2A state track meet. We have seniors who were first or second or finalists in the countywide future entrepreneurial contest. This class has a young lady who won the congressional art competition and displayed her artwork in the Capitol. We have a young man, yeah, that's worth a cheer. We have a young man who individually has 7 different agricultural education services and technology certifications, and this senior class, has 78 AEST certifications together, which I think is a new record for the county. We have several FBLA district first and second place winners. The Medical Academy alone, fall apart. The Medical Academy alone has received 116 industry certifications, has 2 students qualifying for the International Leadership Conference, and not only that, successfully completed 636 in phlebotomy casts. And I think all of them lived through it except that one, right? No, just kidding. And you all had a clean sweep on math field day, outscoring every other school in the county. Let me say that again. You all had a clean sweep on math field day, outscoring every other school in the county. That's a big deal. Two seniors will graduate with their AA degrees as well as their diploma tonight. One young lady received a $4,000 scholarship from Junior Achievement, along with many others, getting lots of scholarships totaling several hundred thousands of dollars, certainly helping the pocketbooks of moms and dads here tonight. These scholarships and credentials and accomplishments are valuable things that could be worth a lot. You know, the whole hindsight is 20/20 thing. You know, another term for hindsight is 20 is Monday morning quarterback. And you can't think of quarterbacks without thinking about, I don't know, football. The first part of this speech was really for the audience. It was original. They needed to know about your accomplishments. But the second part is specifically for you, the class of 2024. The concept of this is not really original. It's just something I saw and stuck with me. And I don't know who to give the credit to or I would, but it's just too good not to share with you. So if you don't mind, I'm going to play catch with somebody for a minute. Football! See this football? What do you think it's worth? Any idea? $150 in my hands. $150. But put it in the hands of Jalen Hurts, or Tom Brady in his heyday, or Patrick Mahomes, or Joe Burrow, or Lamar Jackson, and it's worth $60 million a season. What's the difference? It depends on whose hands it's in. Okay? Basketball. Amazing. See this basketball? I can dribble it once. In my hands, it's worth about $100. But put this ball in the hands of Steph Curry, or LeBron James, or Kevin Durant, or for the old folks like me in here, Michael Jordan, or Larry Bird, or Magic Johnson, or Shaquille O'Neal, and it's worth $50 or $60 million a year. What's the difference? Depends on whose hands it's in. How about a baseball? He threw me a curveball. Did you see that? Figure. What's this baseball worth? In my hands, maybe $15, $20. But put this $20 baseball in the hands of Zach Greinke or Shohei Ohtani or Justin Verlander or Max Scherzer, and it's suddenly worth $50 or $60 million a year. This. What's the difference? It depends on whose hands it's in. Y'all better pay attention on this one. In my hands, 5 loaves and 2 fishes gives me a full tummy and some leftover biscuits. That's all. But in the right hand, it can feed over 5,000. See these 2 nails? In my hands, I can nail a couple boards together. Maybe fix a wooden fence. But in the right hands, 2 nails can change broken lives, repair families in disarray, and alter eternities. If this were baccalaureate and not commencement, I'd tell you to look in a book called the Bible and read about a man named Jesus who did just such a thing, but it's not, so I won't. But you see, it depends on whose hands it's in. Now this thing. It's a diploma. Not an honorary diploma, an earned diploma. In my hands, this thing costs about $15 to print, another $5 for a cover. It represents a dozen or so years of formal education, and parents and guardians who have loved you on your journey, extensive training by teachers and administrators and coaches and pastors. But what's it really worth? It just depends on whose hands it's in. You see, there's a difference between cost and value. Cost is what you pay out. Okay. You're going to get it, it's worth $15. Okay. But value is what you get back. All those props I used had a price, several dollars perhaps, but in the right hands, their value far exceeded their cost. In the right hands, it provided a great value. Just like this diploma. What's it worth? Depends on whose hands it's in. It's a diploma you earned, that you worked for, and you have a strong foundation and lots of family support. Look around this room. Friend support, coaches and teachers and administrators, your fellow classmates. You have such a bright future. So what's it worth? Depends on whose hand it's in, and it's about to be in yours. Godspeed, retiree Darren Segrist, and this wonderful class of 2024. David Segrist.
All right. So 13 years ago, I became a brand new principal at Lake Panasoffkee Elementary School with a group of brand new kindergartners who were starting their K-12 journey. At that time, they were known as the future graduates of 2024. Tonight, it is my honor and my pleasure to stand on this stage and declare Superintendent Shirley, upon having completed the requirements for graduation as prescribed by the State Department of Education and the District School Board of Sumter County, and upon the recommendation of the faculty and administration of South Sumter High School, I present these seniors the class of 2024. The first group to receive their diplomas will be our honor graduates.
Robert Sebastian Sager. Ty Carson Kadur. Macy Leanne Wilkinson. Naomi Marie Reed. Amber Lee Arnold. James Herbert Campbell II. Jacob Scott Cullen. Emma Christine Bogue. Natalie Aline Moore. Aiden Jeffrey Bennett. Kendall Elizabeth Rumer. Arlie Abelos. Destiny Sierra Barnes. Faith Elizabeth Long. Kale Leanne Pitts. Brianna Sky Bork. Cynthia Diaz. Samantha Karen Lawrence. Ariana Mackenzie Garcia. Alexis Nicole Kelly. Jocelyn Ruiz. Damon Robert Hill. Aria Ebony Drake. Pierce Espen Story. Risa Renee Purcell. Jenna Marie Stevens. Matthew Gray Chapman. Roxanne Vela. Peyton May Rogers. Anna Paola Ruiz Mendez. Lucia Barrera Lopez. Sarah Beth Montgomery. Angelia Jennifer Zelny. Jocelyn Macy Bell. Catherine Ann Marie Drazinga. Samantha Annette Doucet. Chaselyn Ray Walton. Colby Kenneth Reinberger. Landon Riley Fudge. Charles Michael Carniglia. Ismael Pedro Alvarez. Emily Elizabeth Van Zant. Destiny Mae Box. Chrissy Sue Ellen Wells. Skylar Paige Vols. Ava Noel Willis. Kirsten Laney Davies. Brady Joseph Mallory. Dakota Wayne Wilson. Ashlyn Grace Dempsey. Amaria Monique Grady. Jana Ann Dunn. Bradley Prevail. Abby Lane Fornash. Lanesia Eunice Doherty. Khadijah Miriam Khan. Tatum Lee Nevaeh Harrington. Blake Ryan Smith.
Paige Lovett. Ramiro Jose Ramirez. Denise Guadalupe Perez. Esther De Castro Rodriguez. Amanda Alvarez. Amos Levi Lindener. Cheyenne Danae Patterson. Jaden Sky Vasquez Million. Dakota Riley Kikis. Avery Grace Youngblood. Sergio Solano. Amelia Madeline Butzer Collins. Orlando Maximus Goulburn. Haley Renee Spencer. Jacob James Evilsizer. Emily Paige Hatt. Trinity Roxanne Jomerlowitz. Emilio Rodriguez. Trish Riley Segrist. Terriana Rishea Green. Haley Ann Watson. Landon Wesley Rhodes. Maya Lavette Keys. Denzel Akeem McDonald. David Lane Doyle. Brooklyn Allie Love. Asa Coy Gilstrap. John Brandon Williams Voss. Yadira Valdez Rodriguez. Kira Donnie Lou Abundis. Ashlyn Taylor Berry. Erica Albaran Escudia. Kaylee Rael Abundis. Brody Allen Smith. Dakota John McAllister. Xander Lee Pina. Zipporah Louise Anderson. Blanca Estela Reyes Lazaro. Haley Marie Pitts. Gracie Leo Howman. Joshua Thomas Lancaster. Brian Hernandez. Blaine Jeffrey Lowe. Ethan Douglas Parks. Emily Destiny Cerna. Our graduates. Henry Allen Adams. Lucas Edward Amatis. William Joseph Ammons. Kian McCrae Anderson. Daniel Arias. Matthew Hunter Armbrecht. Louis Burkowski. Lana Marie Butler. Dominic Bryce Byers. Dallas Elizabeth Campos. Jasmine Carolina Cadillo. Mariana Guadalupe Sendeja Ruiz. Maverick Cini. Emily Cherry. Cody Nicholas Cook. Strawberry Cooper. Haley Elizabeth Cotter. Alex Lee Councilman. Zarius Liaison Davis. Zachary Lee Dees. Charles Jeffrey DeGarmo. Abigail DeValle. Jamari Rashad Dorsey. Daniel Dunn. William Norris Durham III. Braylon Amanda Eldridge. Robert Lee Elsie. Aiden Lee Freeman. Dobie Cyril Gibson. Julius Rashawn Gibson. Lawson Wesley Gill. Mason B. Gray. Trenton Lane Guess. Jarrell Tyrone Guyton. Cheyenne Elizabeth Haddock. Tough Lane Hampton. Elliot Scott Hardy. Maria Isabella Hernandez. Elijah Trey Hinton. Ryan Scott Hurst. Dakira Marie James. Essence Leanne James. Layla Leanne Johnson. Brody Lawson Jowers. Keegan Daniel Kellum. Dylan Chance Knowles. Noemi Lazaro. Coda Michael Lopez. Aiden Bryce Lovett. Justin Deshaun Lowry. Jake Wesley Mendall. Hannah Mae Martin. Chloe Ann Marie Martinez. Eduardo Andres Martinez. Diego Medeiros. Isabella Paige Mindel. Morgan Reese Middleton. Landon Dustin Minor. Eliseo Molina Jr. Bryce Scott Montgomery. Talia LaShawn Mullins. Timothy Matthew Murphy. Ryan Christopher Neal. Andrew Nimkovich. Jude Carolyn Newsom. Madeline Faye Parker. Gage Edward Parrott. Isaac Emmanuel Patterson. Chanel Viviana Poggi. Carnell Lamar Pringle. Joshua Mack Reeves. Maribel Reyes Victoria. Aurora Reyes. Sean Andrew Robinson. Lucas Sanchez. Damian Xander Schreier. Tiana Marie Smedley. Jonathan David Smith. Akaro Fiera Sosa. Caden Summercool. Adam Mitch Sarkey. Aubrey Dakota Strickland. Tyson Donald Teague. Timotheus Josiah Thomas. Manaya Alexis Timmons. Jasmine Torres. Javion Malik Trinidad. Austin Turner. George Ricardo Navas. Samuel Vega Hernandez. Jasmine Vega. Juliana Vela. George Velasquez. Garrett Henry James Walding. Jacob Lee Worthen. Tanaya Lanasia Worthen. Morgan Douglas Washburn. Abigail Alexis Whaley. Blake Whitman. Abigail Lynn Wilhelm. Winter Lynn Mercedes Yetman. Talon Matthew Yoder. Layla Renee Young. Lena Ann Young. Summer Rain Yowler. That concludes our graduates. Give it up for our 2024 graduates.
twice outside the lines. We've been conditioned to make mistakes, but I can't live that way, no way. Blank page before you, open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find. Reaching on something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibition, feel the rain on your skin. No one else can hear it for you, only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Think yourself in words unspoken, if you left with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins, the rest is still unwritten. Staring at the blank page before you, open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find. Reaching on something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibition. At the blank page before you, open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibition. Staring at the blank page before you, open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibition. I am unwritten. We did good.
Now please join us for the singing of our Raider alma mater.
I know. Honor to thy name.
That was beautiful. Congratulations again, and thank y'all all for joining us. I'm about to lead y'all in the throwing of our caps, so if y'all want to be ready. I'm just kidding. Ty already threatened me if I counted the wrong way, he'd come up here and do it himself. Okay. 3, 2, 1.